Greetings to all my friends on YouTube, Facebook, other places, wherever this video will be seen and shared. Cillian Driver, bringing you part two and part last of my updates of the condition of our friend and fellow YouTube college football trash talk community member, Battle Angel. Sorry, Lou. I only wanted to do one or two of these. Battle Angel only wants me to do two. I'm only doing two, so you can say, where's part three? From now until the rapture, I ain't going to do one. Not unless Battle Angel wants me to, but I'm not going to, and I don't think she wants me to anyway. Enough of that. Just a quick update on a few things, and we can put this whole thing behind us. As you know, a few days ago, on Friday, October 22nd to be exact, about roughly 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Battle Angel, along with a few other people, were on a were together in a StreamYard conference when the four of us that were in there with her heard a horrific noise. It took me a few seconds to recognize what that noise was, and I generally recognize that noise as being the sound of screeching and heavily tortured tires, usually associated with a spin out on dry pavement. Trust me, I know that sound all too well from my good old days of racing cars. Not on the street, as one of you guys trolled me the other day. And she was involved in a car accident. This wasn't no fender bender. She posted some pictures up on Facebook showing the damage to her car. I saved those pictures. I'm going to put them at the end of this video because my editing skills aren't so good where I can just kind of intersplice them. I'm not very good at that. So I'm just going to put them at the end. So if you want to see what that car looks like, watch to the end. And you can see that car is well and truly totaled. She was not seriously injured, as we all remember. No blood, no broken bones. No internal organs misplaced on the outside of her body. Pretty badly shaken up, pretty badly beaten up, but what did Uncle Lou say? Hurt but not injured. Yeah, that about covers it. Anyway, I chatted with her earlier this evening, and I learned a few things that will hopefully kind of tie this all up and finish it off. For one thing, she now has a line on a new ride, and that should be happening within the next day or two from when I release this video. I told her I would. She told me the circumstances of what is involved. I said I would leave that confidential. If she wants to say in the future how she managed to get this ride, it's not anything nefarious or anything like that, but it's her business. It's not ours unless she decides to make it ours. I know I said I wouldn't say so, and she was fine with that. But she will have a new ride. It will be a nice ride, and it was it's a good thing because today's car market in late October 2021 is idiocy. I mean, if you can find a new car, they're priced out of the stratosphere, and good luck trying to find a used car that doesn't look like it's been through a demolition derby or a T-bone accident in the middle of Augusta. Anyway, what else did she say? I will quote, I am doing, she's talking to me, I am doing good health-wise. Still very sore. I do think I am needing to go back to the doctor to have my left wrist, elbow, and shoulder checked. I am supposed to stay out of work until Wednesday as recommended by the ER doctor. And that makes sense because when she was hit on the right side, and all the force went towards the driver's side door. She was probably slammed up against the inside of that door, and the first thing that's going to hit the door is wrist, elbow, shoulder. So luckily, wrist, elbow, shoulder comes before ribs. I don't think she has rib problems because she hasn't said anything to anybody about having trouble breathing, which is a good thing because having damaged my ribs in the past, I can tell you that's a pain that doesn't go away for a good long time, because while you can isolate a foot or a leg or an arm or a wrist, you can't isolate and make not moving your rib cage, because when you breathe, your rib cage expands and contracts and it's always moving. So a rib injury is one of the most painful things I can think of. But this all sounds great. I mean, she's doing well. She's in good spirits. Actually, on Saturday, the day after the wreck, she made a brief appearance, just kind of popped in and waved at the camera during Lou's primetime Patreon stream, which was, for me, gratifying to see that, she was up and about. I mean, it had to hurt like hell, but she did make an appearance, waved to the camera, and then left the room. So, doing well as can be expected. Not seriously injured. Has a new ride coming. And, from the conversations I've had with her, seems to be in good shape and good spirits. So, I am gratified for my friend and all that. Car accidents are never easy to recover from. She's been out of work for almost a week now, which is why I'm going to put down at the bottom in the description, I'm going to put, once again, her PayPal link. So if anyone watching this wants to make a contribution of whatever you wish to help her out, because even though she stops working, the bills don't stop coming. She is a member of this community, and there but for the grace of God go you and I. So if you can help, or you want to help, more precisely, if you want to help, that's a way to help. If you are unable to, that is okay. There is no requirement here. There's no guilt. Nobody's going to lay a guilt trip on you. And as a nice Jewish man, I am one of the kings of the guilt trip. None of that. If you want to help, go ahead. If you don't, at least, maybe drop her a line, contact her if you can. If you see her in a chat, say, hey, BA, I'm glad you're doing okay. Thoughts and prayers. Or in Lou's case, thoughts and thoughts. Or maybe just a thought, But no, I kid. I mean, Lou, from what I understand, has been doing great work taking care of Battle Angel. Why wouldn't he? But it's not, for those of us who know Lou personally, this is not a surprise. We know the real person behind the YouTube persona, and being selfless and giving of himself to help his lady is not a surprise to anyone. But enough of that sappy shit. Keep getting well, Battle Angel. If you need anything from me personally, you know how to get a hold of me. I'm always happy to try and help if I can, even though I'm 700, 800 miles away. But if you need me, you know how to get a hold of me. Anyway, that's it. That's part 2. Part last. And don't forget about BVD. I haven't heard. I don't know what's going on with BVD. The last I heard is he had some surgery on one of his foots. One of his feet, he had to have surgery on to clear an infection. I understand he's out of that and into physical therapy. I don't know any more than that, but thoughts and thoughts or thoughts and prayers for BVD as well. This guy has endured 5 or 6 or 7 surgeries in the span of a year. Hell, in the span of 6 months, maybe even less than that. That's hard on somebody, and he hasn't been around in a while, and I personally really miss him. So, while you're thinking and maybe praying for Battle Angel, throw a thought and a prayer for our friend Keith Ricker, the Big Vol Daddy. Anyway, that's it from me, the Celine Driver. I'm out.